Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Just streaming down the road. It does look nice though. I like the fact that it's almost like plasticated at the bottom. It's really weird, but at the same time, I do like that. I don't know about you, but I think that looks quite nice. That styling. He says, try to stay straight on the bloody road. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's the bank holiday weekend. It's a lovely time to have a little bit of time off. Apparently it's going to be scorchio. It's certainly warm today while I'm doing this. So we'll keep this to a dull roar. And I always say this, and it's not really a dull roar. It's probably very apt, by the way, because I've got a little lion man there, of course. Anyway, let's have a little look and see what we can do. I can't even remember what I planned to do this week. I know that I was going to drive this. Something about relocating me. Because I'm in France, aren't I? How do I relocate myself? Let's do this. Let's have a look at the driver's management. Myself. How do I relocate myself? Because currently I'm at Le Mans. I want to relocate to... I want to go back up here. Can I go there? Yes, I can. Right. No, I don't want that truck, though. Damn. Right. Cancel. I don't want to say okay, because I don't really care with that truck. I want to move me and the truck. Hang on. I can't have making a meal of this, you know. It's because I don't do it enough. Let's have a look at Stockholm. Stockholm. Small. Right. Okay. Stockholm. We haven't got a spare driver in there because I don't want that drive that. I want to drive something else. Let's upgrade this. Yes, 100,000 will give me enough for five. Oh, hang on. We're gonna get a little bit of upgrade. I don't think I've actually seen a large one. There's a big one now. It's going to give us a little whirlwind tour of the large one. There we go. Larger offices with all of the bells and whistles of a larger office. I don't think I've actually seen one. Or maybe I have. I think I've got one larger office somewhere. Basically gives you 5 bays for your trucks to be in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, so you can have repairs and whatever else it is. I like the way the roof is open like that. That would really produce some light inwards without actually having it pouring in the top. So you get that sort of side light thing. Right. Okay. So what I really want to do, truck management. So I want to choose my truck. That one there. I think somebody said to me about the Iveco from ages ago, that it wasn't really a very powerful truck, and that it wasn't the best to use. So let's relocate that there. Okay, that's gone there. There's no driver assigned, so I'm no longer assigned to that driver, that truck. That's fine. Then I need to find myself, driver management, me, relocate. I thought you could just do it as a wanna. Maybe I'm just being stupid here. Relocate to myself to that truck. Okay. I should now be... Yes, I'm now in Stockholm. What an absolute fuss that was to actually get that sorted. Right, while we're here though, let's do one other thing. Let's sort out... Have I got any trucks that haven't got any drivers in them? So I should have drivers assigned to all of them, apart from possibly one. There, NA, not applicable. That's Scania there. See that one there? Hasn't got somebody attached to it. And not applicable. Yes, because there's no driver. Right. Assign a driver to them. Let's hire a driver. Let's have Amy. She's got a wry smile. And she's also got a few of these longer distance things and all this kind of stuff going on. And she's slightly cheaper than Jarslav. Duh. Or Joseph S. I like Joseph S. beard. It's slightly going to the left, isn't it? Or to his right. Or to my right, his left. Kind of like his beard. She's level 2. Let's go with her, Amy. Let's go with Amy. Let's hire Amy to drive that. Yes, we'd like to hire Amy as well while we're just doing everything. Brilliant. Okay. That makes more sense. I have got a bit of a mix of trucks in the wrong place, but I can live with that. Ooh. Ah, that's right, trailers are inapplicable. He's got a trailer. He's taking a trailer with him, look. On that sleeper one. He's doing... Actually, to be fair, let's have a little look at the daily profit of our drivers while we're at it. Truck management. Oh, it's only the trucks, isn't it? It's not the drivers as such, which is the worst. Hang on. What's that mean? That means nothing. There's the worst. That's Scania S. That's just, but it's only a new person doing that job, so we'll let them off. That's a Stockholm one actually. It's parked at the moment, so yeah, that's not they're not the worst. Right? Okay, calm down. There's a whole lot of new stuff coming, by the way, for Euro Truck Simulator. We've got new trailers coming as well. That's quite exciting actually. Right, world map. Let's have a look at the world map and let's see if we can find a job. Sorry, so we're now in Stockholm. Thank goodness for that. We want to go here. And we want to go to Malmo and Trelleborg. Yeah, whatever that is. Anyway, yeah, so we need to go to one of those. Let's see if we can find a job where we are that takes us to one of these places we need to go to. Watch there not be a job in anywhere we want to be. Lemonade. It's that kind of day that you could do a bit of lemonade, actually. That's somewhere I haven't been before, either. Oh, I'm tempted now, because although it takes us through Finland and out the other side, it does actually take us somewhere I've not been before. In fact, surrounding that area. Oh, it's very tempting. That's Norway. Takes us past one of the ones I need. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 that I need to cover to have all of Sweden done. And there's quite a lot more in Finland. That's all the way to Russia, Oslo. Oh, yeah, I'm tempted by that. To Kotka. How long before this disappears? 8 hours. What time of the night is it now, by the way? It's 10:41 a.m., so we're okay for time. Let's do that one. Set the GPS and let's go for it. It'll be nice to actually drive. It'll be nice to drive this nice new MAN NG. It's a TNG NG is what we've got. Let's start this thing up. Let's do it. That'll be our friend. Let's get the lights on. You see the lights get switched around there, the left of the panel. Yeah, anyway. So we've got lights on. We'll need to take the handbrake off because it'll be on, without a doubt. And where we're going is just round the corner. So if you look down in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the GPS. And GPS tells us what speed we're doing for 4 miles per hour. Then automatic 3, that's the gear I'm in. Then there's the damage to the truck itself, which is nominal, because I don't have any damage to the truck at the moment. It's 0. Then we've got our little diesel gauge, which is quite nice, so we can have a diesel gauge. Then we've got the bed, which slowly goes blue, then finally goes red, and then I cry a lot, and it looks like I am going to be crying a lot, because I should sleep before I do anything here, because I'm looking at the amount of sleep I've got left on the bed. It's going blue at this moment in time. I might risk it because we've got a stop on a ferry halfway, so we might just risk it. Okay, then we've got the envelope. There's nothing like risking it. I'm always risking it in this game. Then we've got a little envelope, which basically I'm trying to see that way. Can't really see over my shoulder. That's a bit cheating, isn't it? Can't see over my shoulder here. And we've got the envelope, which basically is only used at the beginning of the game. You only use it once or twice to sort of demonstrate how the game is played, followed by the time, which is 10:45 a.m., as we know, followed by a little red flag below, which is our destination, and that is literally 0 kilometers away in 2 minutes, and tells us what time we're going to get there, which is like now. And there's our lemonade right in front of us, so I'm pretty convinced of that. Yep, there we go. And with a mirror, using the upper mirror to make sure we're in position. Front nose of it right touching the ground. I wonder if truck drivers ever lean over the dash a little bit or lean over the wheel to see how close they are to something. I bet they do, you know. Bet they do. Right, okay, that's the one we want. We've got a little bit of a sea trek for a couple hours actually. So there's a little bit of ferry crossing. So I think we're going to be all right here as a sort of point sort of scoring thing of sort of not being too tired. Right, there in front of us is our trailer. It's right at the end actually, so it's miles away from all the other ones. Right at the end, nice little trailer. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday, and I hope, and if you're not watching this on Sunday, I hope you're having a lovely whatever day you're having. We're having a bit of some nice heat in the United Kingdom. Anyway, so behind us there in the middle, we have that horseshoe-shaped thing. That is the fifth wheel. We have to hit that what's known as the pin, which is a little bit that dangles down, a little bit of solid metal that dangles down from the chassis, the trailer chassis, and basically you lock the two together. Now I've got it on advanced coupling. Something was suggested to me by a lovely chap called Mark Middleton, and I still haven't done your settings. I just can't believe I've just forgot. Just remember that now. Mark Middleton suggested advanced coupling. Now advanced coupling, if I find the option menu, it's actually quite cool because it means that you don't just drift in to parking the truck. You actually have to, or reversing the truck in, you have to hit the two together. You see how it drifted in there, pulled in around the horseshoe shaped connection. That's how you do it. So let's press T for the trailer, and the legs raise, and the air hoses go on, and ping, we are done. And I'm going to press F3 here now to get rid of this for a second, because that is a glorious picture of it. It's very, I like the whites and the blues in my truck there, and the grey of that sort of plastication at the bottom that you can't get rid of. It's almost two-tone, a two-tone truck. You used to get two-tone cars years ago. Anyway, right, okay, let's accelerate. Nice acceleration here. Pretty nice sort of layout in this thing, actually. Very car-like. Very nice indeed. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go. We've got a decent journey to do. We'll come out here and we'll turn to our left. Down the GPS. We've got 16 hours to go. It's not going to be 16 hours. It's going to be a bit shorter than that. There we go. Out we come.
Demnächst rechts abbiegen.
Oh, that's a bump in the road there.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Yes, I know. I know, Helga. I'm excited too. I'm excited. We're going for a journey. We're on a drive. We're having a lovely drive. And there's a crash. Those two in front of us just no idea what they're doing. Look at this. What's going on now? I'm going to use the GPS on the dashboard for a bit so we can see what's going on. There was a crash there. Computer car's crashed. Now I've changed the traffic density on mine slightly. I don't think it's making as big a difference as it previously did. It's on the traffic density has been turned up to 3, so it means I do sometimes get roads where they get gridlock. It was something suggested to me by Bobster. Now, if you want to do this yourself, have a little look in the description below. There is a way to change traffic density without modifying the game. As in modding or putting any kinds of additional software on, just literally changing configuration file, and you can have the extra traffic, which is all very exciting. So right, okay, we're going by E4, E20. Not even going to worry about how tired I am or not tired. This should be a good place, Stockholm, though. There's a suggestion to me. I think it might have been Hartman who suggested that Stockholm might be a good place for it. This is a 330 truck, and it's really struggling. I've got, I think it's 22 tons or something similar of lemonade for a hot summer's day. I'm sticking where we are, by the way. We're sticking in this lane because we're going to go up and over. Look, up and over. Beautiful. What a beautiful country. Oh, wow. Terrible driving, but lovely. Yeah, so I've got quite a heavy load, to be honest with you, with this truck. But without the extra dashboard element, I can't see my my fuel goes on the fuel gauge in front of me somewhere. Can't see if we're looking at it. Oh yes, you can. It's the little green line, I think, below the accelerator next to the speedo. So I can't really see some of the details that I've got, and there's a lot less GPS detail on the old right hand side than there was previously. But I tell you what, it's still nice, and that's a good view, even though I'm just sort of skirting around the edge of the level. Right, okay, come on then. So I have no idea how far we've got to go. How's your week been? Let's do the week thing. Have you had a good week? I've had a busy week. I went to visit a customer, and I took the work van because I thought, you know, it's probably easier to take the work van than it is to. Is that? That's a spot there. Look, we've got to go that way. There is a beauty spot here. I'm going to just upset it now by going to the marina. Look, there's a beauty spot over there. I can see it on the other side of the road. Oh, no, no. I'm going to get into real trouble here. I'm going to go there anyway. I wonder if I could do like a U-turn here and get us back on the main road. Right. Let's just turn the engine off and press the button for the beauty spot. I can't help it. I'm going to have a look at the beauty spot. That's a nice set of flats, though, isn't it? Look at that for a view. Overlooking some kind of glass structure of some sort in the distance. Stockholm itself. Going to drink coffee while we view this together. Oh, I needed that, you know. I need that coffee. I've only had one today. I normally have quite a few, you know, quite caffeinated. Caffeinated's a good word, caffeinated. Quite caffeinated, but today I'm not particularly caffeinated at all. I'm now going to perform some extremely dodgy manoeuvres. This kind of reminds me of what I actually had to do today. Not today, the other day, when I was out, was one of the chaps at work said, first off, it was one of these places where Google couldn't find it. I always love these. These are always a mystery tour, you know, when Google can't find it, the distance is too far. Anyway, so Google couldn't find it, and it was basically, you know, I have to find a way to get to the location as it was. I had a rough idea where it was, and somebody told me where I needed to turn, and somebody who worked at the company knew exactly sort of the location to turn on the whole thing. And I was like, okay, we will give it a go, and we'll give it a try. I'm going to try and turn here. I'm going to perform some really dodgy manoeuvres. I have the indicators on. I have the dodgy indicator maneuver on. Hello. Wow. Yeah, we got dodgy indicator maneuver on. You know what this means? It means that I'm allowed to perform any maneuver I like when I've got this on. Everybody's like, my God, you're trying to turn at a junction. Yeah, I know. Yes, the dodgy indicator maneuver is on. I think we can go this way now. Yes, we can.
Kein Problem. Ich finde eine
Yes,
neue
you can.
Route.
Ha! Anyway, yeah, basically, I was told that this was going to be a really sort of dodgy turn that I had to come up to. And they said it's like a hairpin, and they said you're probably better off driving past it to turn down it. They turned down it was kind of a bit of a misnomer. It was actually turn up it because it was up a hill, and it was so tight. When I drove towards it, I realised where it was, and I went, it's not just a hairpin. It's so tight, this whole thing. So it's like flipping back on itself. Only slightly, you know. So I actually drove past it, went around, and then went up this hill on this tiny little side road. I wonder what the blooming heck that is in Stockholm. What's that in Stockholm? That is some weird monument they've got. But anyway, yeah, it was interesting to say the least. It was quite interesting. What is that? It's so interesting. Stockholm's got some interesting things. There's a photo opportunity there. It says it in the map. Photo opportunity. My GPS doesn't tell me about photo opportunities. There we go. Everybody lavish foods. Sounds fantastic. Nos Pasturies. Lavish foods there, look. Lavish. Not to be confused with not so lavish foods. Like normal, boring, average foods. It kind of reminds me of that. What's that movie with Ricky Gervais in it? With the invention of lying. It's brilliant. A world where nobody lies ever, and the people who come on to do, is it Pepsi Cola to basically come on and say we are second to cola and we know it. And that's the kind of thing it is, because nobody knows how to lie and say that they're better, and they just come out and say the truth. They are second. And all the movies are historical, sort of historical, based on historical things. So all the films are like that. So there's no fantasy or insane things. And indirectly, he manages to create God. It's just a weird and wonderful thing. Right. Come on! Am I going to have to start performing some more dodgy manoeuvres? Oh, hang on. We're moving. For a minute there, I thought we weren't ever going to move. There's one out. Oh, please give me space to get another one out. Traffic here is awful. Such a busy road as well to be pulling out on. I think it's okay to pull out though, because look at the way it's got like stop signs, stop sort of bits on the road. I just wonder about this in sort of in places like Sweden and Norway and things like that, and Finland. This comes by default with a visor, by the way. That darker visor there is there by default, and of course a sunroof, which is always nice. And that light thing there, bendy light thing. That's kind of cool. I quite like that bendy light thing. Means you can read your books or watch your telly or, you know, have your dinner with a light on it. Once you pull the curtains too, of course. There's a curtain thing there, I think. Curtain pull. Yeah. Some buttons above me. Ah! We're moving finally. Ha ha! I'm taking the opportunity to go. Please don't hit anything. Yep, car's okay. We're through. We're through. Don't worry about me. I'll make it. We've got a ferry ride to take next, and we've got a ferry ride to the other thing. As I said, as usual, I completely lied. I said it'd be a short one. It's not a short one at all. It's going to be an hour and a bit for sure. He says doing his best Dutch accent for sure. Okay, whatever. 80 kilometers of speed limit down there in the GPS. In the dash for a change, we've gone proper old school here. We're driving naked, no extras today. Oh, what the hell? Let's just keep driving in this lane. Everybody else seems to be. Let's just do it. That's a lovely combination of colours. That red and green shouldn't be seen, but looks great on that truck. So yeah, I've had a busy week. It's been an interesting week. How's your week been? Has it been okay? Managed to get the car washed this weekend, and that's was a. To be fair, it needs another wash. It's still dirty, still covered in bugs. Got lots of bugs on it. I think like a bit of bug work, is there? There we go. Lovely. Bit of bug work going on it. Not sure what to do with the second video this week. I'm toying with either restarting the long drive again, because of course I died in it. I didn't know you could, but I did. I died. So we'd have to restart the long drive. Or alternatively, a bit more of Under the Sand. I'm quite tempted by a bit of Under the Sand, but I think it's, on the scale of things, it's more chill out game than it is anything really serious. I mean, survival element wise, we're not talking anything exciting here. We're talking, you know, the basics of survival. We need to come over. We have come over. Yeah, the basics of survival. Nothing gonna blow your mind about the way the survival works in it. Can't even remember if you need food and water. Yeah, you do need food and water. You need food and water. But you can teleport stuff back to your base, which kind of defeats the object of the whole thing. You know, you kind of teleport it back, and then you just drive back at full tilt to your base, assuming you've got enough, I guess, enough fuel. And then you just go out again, and it kind of respawns. Don't know though. I kind of like it. There's something quaint about it. Very simplistic. I know that they've done one called Under the Water now. The same person's done one called Under the Water, which is getting a little bit more slammed than the one that I'm playing. It's been a while since the one I've been playing has been updated. It was updated in February this year, and it's interesting to see it not getting such a it's not getting slammed like the new one. The new one is getting quite slammed. I don't know why. I guess it's because it's the same. It's formulaically it's the same thing. I don't mind repeating something. It's a bit like Pac-Man, isn't it? You know, you have Pac-Man and then you have Miss Pac-Man, but Miss Pac-Man was a significant upgrade on Pac-Man. So there was the kind of an okay, we're okay to do this kind of thing. Anyway, we're almost at the we're almost at our first at our port now. Some side roads here. This beautiful countryside. Aye, some lovely countryside. Yeah, we've got to take our port, our destination, our port to wherever we're going. So we're going to go in here. This will give us a bit of sleep now.
Demnächst links abbiegen.
Can't use that turning, can use this next one. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, red bed and a massive offence for speeding. Bad boy.
Biege nach links ab.
My car's on its tips of its... Oh, man. That's my fault, though. I should have waited. I took it too tight. Took it too tight. I will accept that one. Yeah. It says I've got to go in here. I'm going to go in here. Tired now. So, I'm sleepy. And I'm near a pier. Or a dock. Not a good sign, people. Not a good sign. This could get dangerous. I'm speeding too. I was watching a truck go through the city of my city today, and there's a very tight sort of turn, which is sort of it's a right-hand turn, but it sort of jinks to the right. And I watched the truck go through it. I hadn't noticed before that when they go through that particular turn, and I think that they probably try and avoid it most of the time. When they jink through that turn, it can be a bit jarring. That's the one we want. We don't want that one because that takes us nowhere. Well, funnily enough, it could take us there. Then we'd have to go there to go to where we're going to. The place we're going to is there. So you could technically do it, but we're not going to. We're going to do this. So 9 hours sleep time while we're going. But yeah, I noticed a jink to the sort of jinked. And I mean, by jinked, I mean really sort of, because there was a lot of traffic islands with traffic lights on, very slim ones that are sort of in the middle of the road and to the side of the road. Very hard to actually sort of get round. Right, here we go anyway. Possible destinations. We are on our run now to the final thing. I'm going to press the F3 button because it's quite dark now. It's 11:07. If you look at the left in the bottom right hand corner, 11:07. Tell you what, another interesting thing about today. Apparently, there are 19 million people on the road today. There's a lot of people on the road, driving on the road. I should have gone around the top of that, but I didn't.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Oh, but I've been here before. I have been here before. Let's try not to knock this sign over when we come out. I hit a car, I remember that around here as well. Anyway, yeah, 19.8 million Brits are taking to the road this week because it's the bank holiday weekend. So to avoid the crush, they're going on holiday to avoid the together. 19.8 million by means that a third of the country has taken the weekend off to go somewhere. But not you lot. You're all still watching me. No, I'm only kidding. For all I know, you're lying on a sun lounger, drinking a pina colada, and enjoying my utter rubbish. I love the fact that the sun does never really sets here. It's fantastic. God, don't do that while you're not in that position to do that. Right, 356 kilometres to go, 5 hours journey time. It's not bad. I could do with a pina colada, actually, thinking about it. There's a song, isn't there, about pina coladas? Can't remember what the song's called, though. Probably just called pina colada, isn't it? Be that. They'll be as simple as that. You'll be all like, you're an idiot. You should know that it's called pina colada. Oh, you are horrible. Oh, you're going to do that, are you? Hello? Could you move over, please? Hang on. Oh, he's moved on. I was going to give him the appropriate gestures as a professional one professional to another. You too. God. There, you can stop. Ha. It's not very fair of him, is it? I don't think I can close that now without pressing the button that makes it go to the camera. Yeah, camera button is attached to the same button. Ah, drive. Yeah, it's the same button now. I've got a little bit of key clash. It wasn't the button wasn't there previously. So you see how it goes all the way up? So the equal sign and the minus sign, which is what I use for the windows going up and down, are on the same blooming button nowadays. Anyway, 5 hours and I'm stuck in traffic. Nothing better. That's what we need. Traffic going through this town. I bet he just pulls in this one, by the way. Look at this. Wait for it. Slam. Absolutely did and all. Slammed into that truck in front of me. No! Oh, I get the damage for it. You are kidding. This has been an episode for damage, hasn't it? Not happy with these guys. 11:34, I've been rammed by an idiot in front of me, wouldn't let me get in. While another idiot rammed him. And you can go on yellow if it's clear. That's what happens with these traffic lights when they're like this. Oh look, there's another idiot in front of us, slammed into somebody else. No. You just stay there, idiot. What is going on? Mental it is. Right. Yeah, I think I might do Under the Sand, you know. I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking quite hard. I know that there's a new truck in American Truck Simulator, but I don't have enough money to buy it. There's a new Volvo that you can buy. It's the VNL. Very naughty luggage or something similar. Lovage, maybe. That's what it stands for. It's what Volvo wanted it to stand for. It's probably something in Swedenese, Swedish. Yeah. Very naughty lorry, maybe. Yeah, my wife just said it could be very naughty lady. So it is. Very naughty lady, a new truck from Volvo. The Naughty Lady line. I'm not sure what you get with the Naughty Lady line. Sounds like fun. Coffee, while we contemplate that for a second. You just contemplate that, I'll contemplate that for a second. We're 324 kilometres from our destination. We're going there. We're getting there.
Bitte links halten.
Oh God, I need less coffee. I really do. I'm ready for it. She's basically stay in the same lane. I am with you 100%, Helga. I am with her. This truck here is going to come flying out here at full tilt. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm moving over because I knew what's going to happen there. I'll probably get into trouble for crashing into it as well, which is even worse. It won't be me, but of course I'll get into trouble for crashing into it. Oh, we go into one lane now. Some LED lights going on there. There's a stream of traffic in front of us. Look at that. Huge stream of traffic in front of us. Yep, making our way in the world today. Do you know what? I could do with seeing in Eurotruck? I think I could do. I think they need to put make the digital mirrors more available in different truck brands as an add-on, because I'm starting to see it on the Mercedes. The Mercedes Actros definitely has the mirrors. You know, the digital mirrors. There's quite a few that have them. They're really quite nice. However, I don't know if there's any substitute for really big mirrors. Really big mirrors seem really cool. However, I do see that they've got like multiple cameras now. So I'm wondering whether there's multiple levels that they're doing for the cameras. Have you seen those ones where they're sort of pointing downwards as well? So you've got ones that point backwards and one that's point downwards against the edge of the truck. I guess so you can see the size of the vehicle and where you're parking. So there's a new little sort of level. I don't know whether they're cameras or whether they're physically, physically anything else there. I think our son.
Demnächst links abbiegen.
Our son, who's called Mr. Mischief, that's his nickname. He has been. Oh God. He's got a paddling pool in the garden and he's filled it to the brim with water. Mind you, to be fair, I suppose if he's filled it to brim with water, there's nothing else he can do other than fill it with more water. So he's just filled it right to the brim with water. There's nothing wrong with a bit of paddling pool. That's one of the joys of being, when you're in that dad mode thing. You can go you can take your socks off and pull up your trousers a little bit and stand in the paddling pool. It's quite nice. Apparently, we could go swimming in there. We'll release the sharks. I'm going to go out there and find the great white swimming around in there. No, my son, though, it'll probably bid its head off. There's some shiny signs there for something. What are we advertising today? Somewhere.com. Not sure what we're advertising. 3 hours and 54 minutes. I did say that this is going to be a short one, and as you can see, it's not, like usual. It's not a short one at all. As I say, I hope you've all had a lovely. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. I hope if you are working, that it's quick and it's pleasant and it's not too hard. And if you are working, please enjoy 5 minutes worth of stupidity. You don't even have to think. Just put the kettle on and have a brew and listen to some rubbish. I don't think we've even got to some meaty stuff today. There's nothing meaty about it. It's just it is what it is. But when we did the car washing, I tell you what, I could have done with more car washing. I hadn't realised though, years ago there was no effective neutral in a Prius. They didn't have that kind of, it was a forward and backwards axle, and there wasn't really a neutral in it. But apparently they put a neutral into it. I was quite surprised when I went and did my car the other day, or today, should I say. It was quite surprising that I could actually put it in neutral. Discovered that by mistake one day. Held it towards the neutral, and it goes neutral, and it is actually neutral. It rolls, and I'm quite surprised by that because I've never been able to put them in neutral. I swear it's only a wife's tale for myself, and everybody knew that you could put them in neutral. It's just me who didn't know you could put them in neutral by holding it in the neutral sort of section. Right. There's a car transporter with nothing on it. A few cars, 80 kilometres an hour we can now do. Got plenty of diesel. Bed's slowly going blue, but not going all the way. We're going to get in at 5:09 a.m., which is fine. I'm happy getting in nice and early in the morning. The sun will have come up by then as well, which is always nice for our journeys across the countryside. I really do need to understand the drivers. Do you know something? I always find it a fiddle. I don't know why. Why do I find it so difficult? I don't know why I find the management element of this game so difficult sometimes, especially with hiring and firing and all this kind of stuff and shuffling trucks around. I really do. I find it a real sort of strange struggle in my head to actually get things around. That's why we ended up driving through France yesterday instead of actually driving in Sweden where we wanted to be. Is this orange or red? Red truck. Red truck. Very nice. Sand builders. They build sands. Maybe. Don't know. I don't think I put the cruise control on there. I was just drifting. Drifting slowly down. I'm guessing that's the proximity sensor on the middle of it, to be honest. Which I should turn on, really. But it's something you do from the option menu. I still don't understand why it's an option menu.
Rechts halten. und dann Ausfahrt rechts nehmen.
So not this first one, it's the second one.
Nimm die Ausfahrt rechts. Neu berechnen.
No. No, it was that one. Oh, damn. Oh, I don't know.
Route neu berechnen.
And there's nobody around, so nobody saw. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody will notice that at all, will they? That dodgy manoeuvre. Am I on? I'm on this one. I'm on this one now. That was some. I've done some really dodgy manoeuvres this episode. I hope you enjoyed those. I'm back, Mark. I'm back. Oh, I might call this episode "Carry On Trucking" as a result. We're definitely back. It's not quite on buses. It's "Carry On Trucking." There was a movie, wasn't there? I'm sure. Was it called "Carry On Trucking" though? I can't remember whether it was or it wasn't. That's Sid James in it. But these are the days when there was like the really old trucks, not all these modern things that I'm driving. Modern things. That was very descriptive, wasn't it? A modern truck. You mean one of the current day or present day, don't you? Yes, that's what I mean. A present day truck. Right. I think after this I'm going to go stand in the paddling pool, to be honest with you. It's so hot today. It's nice and warm though. It's nice and warm. Bit too warm possibly. Need some of that air conditioning. Kind of like a humidifier, you know, the humidifier. So the opposite to dehumidifier. So they kind of vaporize water. You put it into a. Yep, thank you. You put it into some sort of system, and it doesn't require a lot of power, and it vaporizes the water. So small amounts of power vaporize the water. Well, think about it. If you've got cold water in there, and you've got it in a room, assuming you don't want to make anything too moist, it actually moistens the air, which is kind of needed if you want to stay cool. It's quite nice actually. I quite like a humidifier over a dehumidifier or even air conditioning, to be honest with you. But you can't really beat air conditioning, can you? When it comes down to it, air conditioning is kind of king. When it comes to sort of keeping you cool. I'm sure we've all had those days where you've been in the car or something similar, or the van or whatever else it is, which has got air conditioning, and you've got to get out to go to get out to do something, and it's so hot outside. I remember getting out. I had a little van years ago, and me and my colleague were going to do a survey for a place. We were looking at some cabling work, and we'll do a survey for it. And outside it read 36 degrees C, and in the van it was a balmy 18 with the air conditioning on, and it was lovely in the van. It was beautiful, and we had this, and we got out. We opened the door in this place, and it was all concrete, and it was been exposed to the sun, no shade whatsoever. And we opened the door. We nearly died because the heat was so. It was just so hot. It was like a blanket of heat just struck us. It was unreal. It was like get back in the van. Get back in the van. It's too cold. It's too hot. But yeah, it was just a blanket of heat. It was just amazing, realistically. Absolutely amazing. Somebody's just lost me 100 euros, by the way. I don't know what that was, but whoever it was just lost me a lot of money.
Biege nach links ab.
Here we go. Kotka over it's called. Kotka? Kokata. I don't know. Kotka. Kokata? Maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to read it in English. I'm not trying to read it in Finnish, and I'm sure in Finnish that they sound different sort of letters different ways. Quite sure that the way I've just butchered it wasn't the way it was actually meant to be pronounced. Need to find somewhere to sleep after we've done this. So we're ready for another daytime journey later. Gently does it. Almost at our destination. And we're out. Look at this. Sun is coming up. Lights are still on. It's brilliant. Absolutely delicious. I'm not sure that's the best way to describe Finland, but obviously it is quite delicious. It is quite nice. Quite looking forward to parking this beast and then us getting a nice sort of night's sleep. There's a dog wanting in the back of our house at the moment. It's scratching at the back door, even though its favourite, its mummy, is out in the garden. That seems to have changed its mind. There's diesel over there as well. I don't think we need diesel. No, we've got plenty of diesel. Decent sized tank on this thing. Visor splitting up the sunlight as we drive along. Bringing the lights, street lights at the top right hand of the corner of the screen to sharp focus as they go through them all. Look, takes the colour, the light out of it, brings them into sharp focus. Kind of cool. Possibly a nuclear power station. Probably not. No water towers. Something industrial stashed in the countryside of Finland. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Not far to go. We've got a little bit of parking to do. Nothing wrong with that. Turn the lights off there for some reason. Don't know why. A little bit of parking. 69 kilometres. Just a trundle through the glorious countryside. I do like a bit of glorious countryside. I do like a bit of greenery. I was looking at my small garden at home, and I was looking at the greenery that's come up. It's quite nice actually. It's lovely to have a little bit of greenery just to sort of just as the summer starts. Look at those trees. It's beautiful. It's funny to think that initially on my YouTube channel I started with just looking at the trees and the types of trees. With Minecraft, the early days of Minecraft, my daughter wanted to do some stuff with Minecraft, so I did very much early Minecraft stuff. I wasn't sure what I was doing with my YouTube channel. I kind of bought bits and pieces so I could record things because I knew I wanted to do something with it just for fun. And then we kind of did early Minecraft and odds and sods from computer games. You know, a little bit of recording from them. Nothing horrendous. Quite good fun. And then just sort of got into a stride of doing certain things and you know enjoying my retro gaming and enjoying my sort of PC gaming, all these exciting things. And we're slowing off. Slowing off. There we go. Past that truck. 27 minutes. 28 kilometers. We're flying through it now. We haven't got to the city though. I'm quite surprised. Oh, here we are now. Look, there's the sign. It hasn't pinged up though. Ooh.
Immer geradeaus.
I thought that would have pinged up. I'm sure this place I haven't been. Oh, that's weird. Beautiful lake. Is that a boat on it? Yeah, boat just moored over there. As I moored. Looks kind of like it's been crashed into something.
Demnächst rechts
Nice
abbiegen.
lakes. Is it going to ping up now? Ricky S just made 19,700 euros. Well done, Ricky S. This week we eat. Thanks to Ricky S. Otherwise we'd be all starving. I can't believe it hasn't pinged up. Pretty sure we've made this area. I probably have a bonus for you this week as well, actually, but it's not driving related, I'm afraid. Slightly different. PC related though, gaming related. If you can be bothered, that is. If you can be bothered. There we go, it's pinged up now. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. What's this place?
Biege nach rechts ab.
Here. Okay. And
Wir sind fertig.
there we go. We're in. Let's push the button and let's see where the final part resting spot is. Ooh, that looks interesting. That looks interesting. It's over there. I can't go round the building. The fence is sealed. Ooh. Do we just reverse it all the way? Do I just take it now and put the truck round and reverse all the way round? Do we just go to hell with it and just reverse it everywhere? Do just like a gigantic reversing exercise? Oh, let's do it. Let's just do a gigantic reversing exercise. Let's give ourselves space as well, though, so we'll bring it in tight with this truck here, this trailer here, should I say, this trailer. So that when we come to the final reverse round the building, we've got space for us to throw ourselves round. This is cool. This guy's like, what are you doing? I'm reversing it round the whole building, mate. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like it. I'm going to assume that's the end of the building there. Now, real life, we can definitely do this. You can get out, and you can have a look. And you can see that you are right where I'm right where I think I am, so I can reverse it around that area. Right, okay, let's do this. So that end pole there is the end of the building. Let's just take it round. Whoa. Likey, likey. I have to admit, I do like it when they do the more difficult parkings. I don't know about anybody else, but I do actually quite like it. I know I complain and I bitch and I moan about it, but I don't mind it. I quite like it. I think it's quite good fun. It definitely adds to the entertainment of this game when you've got those more difficult. I'm going to just straighten the front of the truck up so it's easier for me to guide it in. You know, it's definitely more interesting when you have these more interesting sort of parking scenarios where literally I've had to take myself right the way around here. So after the carry on trucking, hopefully I'm going to show some class here with this one. Hopefully, just a little bit. And I have. I would say that showed a little bit of class there from me as a finishing parking spot. I mean, I could have tried to come in here and try to do a billion manoeuvres, but no. I reversed the whole way down the whole thing. I think that showed a little bit of... That showed a wee bit of experience there over... Because normally I'd have just driven down there and gone, oh, sugar, what am I going to do here? And then done about 3 million point turn to do it. Instead, I just reversed all the way down. Nice long reverse all the way, put it into the spot. Perfect. Excellent. Right, let's see if we can find somewhere to sleep for the night here. Let's see if there's somewhere we can sleep. There must be somewhere around here. Nowhere close by. There is somewhere in the town itself, though. So is that a petrol station? There's a petrol station, 16 kilometers away. Let's go to that and let's get ourselves nestled in for a night. I say nestled in. It's 5 a.m. So it's been a long drive. This one. It's been a long drive. Worth it though. Loved every second of that one.
Nach links ab.
There we go. No difference once you shed that load and you've got to do all the turning. It's what a difference it is to the speed of the vehicle. I love that. I love that one. Why's he got his hazard lights on though? Oh, it looks like there's been a little bit of a hiccup ahead. But I love that art on that one there. That's I like that one. Stylish. A sort of tree design. Well, it's not sort of tree design, it is a tree design, but sort of broken up. I kind of like that. Some sweeping angles in the whole thing. I think it's coffee beans, actually, which is good, because I like coffee. I don't know if you know this, but I do like coffee. It's one of those, rare facts about me most people aren't aware of, that I do like a cup of coffee. The sun dappling through there, look at this. Look at this. Me trying some dodgy manoeuvres there to get around them. You can see the sun in the visor. Normally that'd be burning your eyeballs out. And we're almost on our way. 9 kilometres away from our destination. That's not been a bad journey, this one, actually. I've quite enjoyed it. I'd say a bit of entertainment, a couple of crashes. Bit of overall sort of some showing my experience now with the game. It's been a while. I've been playing it a long time, and I still always feel that I'm learning from everybody that's here. I think this is nearly 200 episodes of this, so I'm playing it a lot. Do you know? I realise that 200 episodes probably equates to around about nearly 3 or 4 years I've been playing this on the channel. 3 or 4 years. Wow.
Biege nach links ab.
Well, I just need to do 52, don't you? Divide it by 52. So yeah, it's a good. We're almost up to my 4th. Wow. 208 is 4 years of playing this for the channel, roughly. On and off. There's been a few occasions when I haven't been able to play it, but that's 4 years of playing this. Wow. That's amazing.
Rechts halten und dann rechts abbiegen.
Do you know what? That's a fair amount of staying power for a game if you've been playing it for that long. Right. And I guess we park in here. Funnily enough. Yeah, we do. I'm going to park right the way along, so I'm not right next to the petrol pumps. There we go. There we go. Check in the mirror. Nicely established there. Nice little sort of mart thing there as well. Nothing very exciting over the road though to go to. Some nice looking houses. Bus station, I think. Yeah, not very exciting. Let's put the engine off. Let's push the rest mode. See what time it rests us to. I'm hoping it's not too late. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I can live with that. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.